Hello and welcome to Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast where we take those three things and mix them all up and produce some hilarious content for you. You can find us on all podcast platforms of choice, including Spotify and Apple Music. You can also find us in video form over at YouTube and indeed Spotify. You can also watch us live on Twitch every other Wednesday at around 7:30 p.m. UK time. If you want to support the show, you can support us on Patreon, where there are 3 tiers: Dude, Dude Plus 1, and Dude Plus 2. With Dude Plus 1 getting a general shout out, and Dude Plus 2 having the opportunity to get your NPC in the show, which I will work directly with you on to either help or hinder the party. On all of the above, if you just search Dungeons, Dice and Dudes or DDND Pod, that's Delta Delta November Delta Pod, you will find us readily. And finally, if you want to support the show in a slightly different way and nab yourself some great gifts in the process, head on over to GameTee, the UK producer of all geeky and nerdy gifts and presents and toys, including t-shirts, jumpers, bags, dice, candles, stationery, notebooks, posters, models, coins, lip balm, loads of things. Head over to GameTee, use the code TheBriggsy, that's TheBriggsy at checkout to get 5% off your order. Otherwise, let's get on with the show. And as always, we're starting with a recap.
Hey.
Look at that.
Seamless.
It's very unusual for the second episode not to have done.
You betcha.
I hope the quality change is not going to hurt people's ears.
Oh, from clean, crisp audio to a single mic between 5 people.
It's not me, it's you, it's just buffering.
Right then. Session notes. Last session, titled Corporate Espionage. The party agreed to meet Joyzee after her shift. With some time to kill, Milgor suggested visiting a few of his old haunts, but 5 years away had clearly taken a toll on his memory, and they soon found themselves wandering through Ballroom's shadier streets. There, a deal with a local entrepreneur led to Slevin acquiring a substance known as spice, illicit and medicinal. Riding the high of not getting jumped, Milgor eventually led them to Bro Brogan's Tavern, a place for bros. While Milgor reflected on the cost of leaving one's hometown, the group agreed that if Joyzee's proposal didn't conflict with their own plans, they would at least consider it. That evening, they arrived at the address that she had given them, a grubby flat she shared with 2 colleagues, the gnomish tech whiz Glitch and the stoic Ador. The trio had been planning a break-in at the Blackflash head office, with the intent to creatively adjust some salary records. Their offer? Provide the party with the building key and blueprints. In return, the party would favourably update their corporate files, and the party could keep whatever else they uncovered, including any locked away or redacted info on the long-subsumed Doombelch brand, which may explain the drop in quality noted by Elvira. A heist of mutual benefit. The party accepted. That night, while Slevin bonded with Glitch over a shared dose of spice, the others prepared for the midnight infiltration of the Blackflash HQ.
Well, hey, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm
Just
pumped.
get on it.
I love a heist. I've never been part of one, but I love watching one.
I mean, that's a good
Yes,
disclaimer.
for legal reasons. I've never been in an Ocean's 11 situation.
You've never been the demo guy.
Oh, excuse me,
I mean,
sorry.
unbelievable.
Yeah, get away with it.
Beep that out in post.
Yeah, well, beep.
Belch.
It's an guy.
It's a lucky. That's another one.
Any questions? Anyone want a recap of where particularly you are?
Will we have the blueprints on hand?
I would assume so, because otherwise we won't know where we're going. And I can't.
On
imagine-
hand?
Oh, my! This
You
is
might
what
say.
it is. This is today's work.
It was.
Look at that.
In the evening.
Oh,
They're currently out on the coffee table.
can we just take one?
Yeah.
Take one pub.
Wow, they're not. They're
Oh, there was right. I see. Gotcha.
They're all the same.
Gotcha. Wow, this is
So yes,
impressive.
is the short answer. You may.
They've got a piano. I think. Yes, they
That's
do.
what Doomdutch did wrong.
Didn't have a piano.
Didn't have piano.
Clearly.
Cool.
No taste.
Well, for the audio listeners, we've just been given very impressive, real, tangible
Oh, you spelled D&D.
layouts of the
This one's
headquarters.
redacted.
Cool. Excellent.
As you were made aware
That's where we need to get to.
by Joyzee, the watermark. I did debate putting it on there and then like blurring it out a little bit, but that's too much work.
Blackbox.
So yeah, you're at the apartment. You're still back with the glitch. The rest of you, including Ramur, are inside with Ador, who still has not said a word since you've arrived, and Joyzee, who is just chatting shop while eating whatever. I can't remember the food you ordered. Was it?
Pizza?
But it wouldn't have been called that.
Papa Grogs.
Oh yeah, that
Of
rings a bell, yeah.
course.
Whatever
Grizza.
food you ordered,
Pizza grog grog.
Pizza Grog Grog.
Pizza grog grog.
let it ride. Yeah, while she's enjoying her delivery of that, and she puts the box of pizza grog grog on top of a pile of leaflets from other takeaways in the area, just adding to the mess of the small little student flat you're in. All the furniture is like different. Like the settee is different to the chair, and it's a different style to the table.
Oh,
Clearly,
of course.
all just picked up from like random,
You pick up what you can.
carpets and skips and second hand and a discount corner at Grogkier.
They need money.
They do need money. You're right.
Or is this all a front? Are we being duped? Did we get told how many people we were expecting to see in these? No, they don't know. Okay,
No and no.
gotcha.
These names irrelevant.
Cool. Well, you're fucking off with the fairies, aren't you?
Blazing up.
God's sake.
I'm blazing up and having like an actual conversation with someone who's only known me for a little bit, but knows more than what you do, who's travelled with me for like 3 months.
It's just because you're off your face.
My eyes are red.
That's because I'm off my face. What, you not asking me questions about what I've got going on is because I'm off my face.
Yeah. I'd like to go outside if we're.
It's outside but inside because you're all underground at the moment, right? So
Oh, right.
It was the
Yes.
they had a little carved patio area in a half dome at the back that was softly illuminated by mushrooms around where the wall meets the floor, and there are a couple of iron patio chairs
Homely.
around the table with like 3 empty like stained glasses on it. Ashtray in the middle.
They're smoking. Oh, of course. Fucking blazing it up all the time.
You don't know that.
as you enter, there is a little bit of an exhaust pipe, but as you enter into this patio area, there is like maybe a half a foot of smoke now, slowly finding its way
One
out.
of the neighbours have come out and they're just like vibing.
Oh my god. Yeah, just go and inspect to see what they're up to. Just see. I'm not going to speak. I'm just going to make my presence aware. Yeah.
Slander.
Arms folded, like toe just tapping like. Are you finished?
You see Muagor come out into the patio area, and you hear them just chatting away about life, the universe, everything.
Chums.
Yeah, I mean, Vasquez, he's a great guy, complicated, complex, but, I feel like you meet people like that in your life, people that are complex, that draw you in, like you. I feel,
Is it
you're like a brother.
is it glitch?
Yeah.
Just, right.
He did have a proper name, if anyone can remember. It's a great name.
He
isn't it?
had a
I've
name,
got it on my
so it is
Doesn't he say it very quickly?
Bripit Zimzari.
Brit Pip
Yep.
Semladi.
Goes off like a rocket when he says it.
and then there's, obviously we can't forget, Grim Dandan,
Yeah. And Durudan. Darudan.
Daruded,
I'd forgotten those names.
Darudred, and
Darudred.
then Magram.
Magram. Magram's good. I like Magram.
Magram's alright. That makes sense because
'Cause I
you're
didn't make
nameless.
I like how the only name you like is the one that I gave you. And the two you made up.
It's wild.
Grim Dan Dan.
Grim Dan Dan. Grim Dan Dan's right.
Did I even bother to write them down?
Do
You say you didn't even bother to write them down?
I've got Bro Brogan, an old squiggly.
Two random NPCs we'll never see again.
Hey, Brogan.
Bro Brogan.
He was a boy.
He was a boy, yeah.
Nah, Brogan's a dick. So. Oh shit.
Yeah. I just be like,
It's cool, man.
he's so cool. He's so cool.
I just wasn't expecting that.
Oh man. Making friends out here, are you?
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, do as the locals do. You know. I just really want to get a sense for the place that made you who you are. You know.
Well, I didn't do this, and I certainly don't agree with you doing it before. We've got to do quite an important job. So you're gonna be alright? You're gonna be able
Look
to.
at me. I'm fine.
I don't
You
know.
forget, I'm older than you. Okay, so I can handle substances.
Are you? Are you actually?
Maybe.
He's so high.
Ironically, I think you had the same conversation last time.
Yeah, probably. Well, cool. If you say good, then I'll take your word for it. But if things go sideways, there's only one person I'm going to blame.
Even if it's got nothing to do with me.
Because the only reason it would go sideways is because someone's not paying attention.
That's the only reason things could go sideways.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Yes. Glitch, are you going to be coming along with this?
So cool, man.
You're not really answering my question. You are?
No.
You're not.
No, and
Ador is
Ador
going to
is-
get you there.
yeah.
Got it. So you're just the drawer upper. This
Well,
plan.
he gave us the lock
key.
key thing.
Special multi-tool key, yeah.
I mean, I could have used my key, but I could have used mine.
You've got a key.
Yeah, I got the key that might be able to unlock stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe.
What's the percentage chance? of
5%, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved in the
that?
wrong
Quick, do
way.
it now. See if it would work.
On what?
You got to get double zeros and then a 5.
I don't want to waste
Found
it.
Well, no, just this is me, Nathan, speaking,
Just roll this
okay.
dice.
and then the other one.
You need a D100.
D100. D100.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you can
because
use
5% chance.
You can use the.
Or you use your D20 and then
Yeah.
only one.
No, you can use
What's happening here?
you can use 2 D10s, and then you got to get a 0 in both columns on the double-digit one.
Just keep picking
How
up
many?
dice.
Yeah, how many dice do I need to pick up?
Rolls those. Rolls those.
Rolls
2.
those two.
Rolls those two.
No, 25.
Doesn't work.
So I needed a 95. What
No,
what
you
number
needed
was I
a-
looking for?
You needed a 5 or lower.
I got it. Wait, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have worked.
That would work.
Damn. Hell yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, key snaps in half.
No! I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't listen to you.
Right, I found your names.
My name's
Slippery little names.
Grim Dan Dan and
Daru
Dararudret.
Dararudret. Dararudret. My. Oh, he's rolling initiative.
Oh,
Okay, right. So. What's his name? Sorry.
he just said it.
I know, it's already gone.
Ador.
Ador. Where's he at the moment?
You just left him in their room. He's not really moved from the corner of the lounge. 1 foot up against dwarf, all dressed in black. Yeah, arms crossed, just watching the room.
Since you're from around here, does it get dark
No, it stays the same. We're in the
Yeah,
mountains.
but then I didn't know if like people turn out lanterns and stuff like that.
I mean, inside, yeah, but
So
people-
outside. Okay, so
outside
it doesn't
the-
matter when we go and do this.
it's going to be the same. My guess, anyway. I have not been to this Blackflash place because they weren't here when I was there.
Yeah, but then you know when like stores close and shit.
What was the time? now?
There is there's a regular cycle here. There is a daytime hours and nighttime hours. So yes, things would get quieter. Dwarves would still need to sleep however long, 8 hours. So yes, that there is the equivalent of a nighttime.
I think it's something like 2 or 3 a.m. when you're least likely to wake up from a disturbance. So
Interesting.
maybe that's when we head out.
I mean, they might have a time that they want us to go.
I don't think they care. I think as long as we do it.
It's
Like, wait,
That's at least it's today.
He's just too gone at this point.
He's only little, so it just goes straight through him.
that was grade A stuff I got.
You're gonna kill this boy.
Nah.
He's just there on the grass. Just...
Floating up to the sky.
Spirit and sky.
Well, I would try and rally everyone up then. That we're gonna
Alright,
get going.
I just
Try and...
quit.
God, he's desperate. Jesus Christ.
Well, you don't want to waste it, do you? I've spent good money on
You
that.
shouldn't have bought it. Bad man.
Whatever. I'll do what I want.
Yeah, I gather everyone up because I guess I'm like the leader now.
Hey,
Oh, no.
you gotta chill.
Yeah, I don't really do that. That's not really my thing.
He's never chilled a day in his life.
He was. The Glitch was talking very, very quickly before.
And now he's off the clock and he's puffed up, so he's just like there's two sides to him.
Mr. Google now.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Well, if you're not coming to the job, then I'm gonna say we'll leave you out here for now. Leave you to your devices.
In your own home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll dap him on the way out.
Whereas, oh,
Nice.
And it
Never-
echoes around the little domed patio you're in.
for that short time, the only thing that existed in the world was that dap, truly connected together.
That.
Bros.
Damn.
Yeah, and then find Otto and. Oh my god, it keeps.
Ramu.
Not him.
Ador.
Adore.
Hold
Like
the
love.
door.
Adore.
Add.
Or
A door.
Adore. There's a door.
A door.
Got it. It's in
got
there.
it locked in
It's
there, yeah?
locked.
And
Yeah.
then the dwarf you met at Dwarf Bucks. What's her name?
She's got 99 problems.
Joyzee.
We got it.
Dwarf Bucks. What are you about Dwarf Bucks? Oh, the
That's
coffee
what
shop.
it's
Well, we met her at Blackflash.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, sure.
What are you on about?
Stupid.
What the fuck is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're all inside still, Ador. Actually, well, it's pizza now, who cares? He did throw a dagger at one slice to like mark it as his...
Whoa. He's Mr. Cool.
Right. We ready to do this? We waiting for whatever time it is.
I say no better time like the present.
Alright. Ador, lead the way. Ramor, you're talking too much. Stop it.
I don't know.
That's all he says.
Mike does it best. You do all the character voices best.
Oh god, I need to get in the zone.
You need a fat blunt.
Channel your tooch.
I don't lie.
That's good.
Straight in it.
We're all Ramor. There's a little Ramor in all of us.
I'm
There's a
not.
little remorse.
I won't do it.
All of us.
It's good.
I'm Ramor. He's a door.
Very well.
Let's get some more.
You might have to replace that.
So we'll say you do wait till like the middle of the night,
Yeah.
as originally planned. But yeah, otherwise Ador retrieves his knife and just for the first time has really been any animated or said anything, and he says, "Let's go."
Lead the way, pal.
Got a question. Does he eat the crust or does he chuck the crust?
He ate the slice in one.
Whoa!
Rolled it up.
How big is this guy?
Aw.
Bigfoot dwarf.
Good lord.
Bigfoot dwarf.
Bigfoot dwarf.
Oh, right.
Bigfoot dwarf.
Bigfoot dwarf.
We found him! Right.
We're in his hands now.
Follow me. You do what I do.
Aye, aye, sir.
Did you take your arm off?
No.
Okay.
Not halfway on.
Smart choice.
Alright, he leads you back out the front door, and you can see he takes a brief look up and down. He does a few steps up to the front door before quickly disappearing out onto the street, obviously underground tunnels. You'll notice that it is dimmer than when you arrived at their place.
Hey!
It does appear to be like the wall sconces get diminished somewhat. Like in the twilight hours, you know, the street lights get dimmer and turn out eventually. It's like that period.
I knew that.
As you leave, the five of you now being led by Ador, you just hear Joyzee shout out the back, "Good luck, guys! And remember, you don't know us if anything goes wrong. Cheers."
Who that?
Cheers, bye.
Thanks, Joyzee. Thanks for the food.
And then you hear the door latch like 5 times.
Para. He's para.
Yeah. I'll blame it though.
Risky business.
You don't know what weirdos are wandering around these parts.
It's true. I mean, what was that dealer's name?
Well, you were quite happy to just go up and speak to him, so...
Yeah, but that's because I know how to handle myself. Alright? If he tried anything, I would have given them the 1-2. Maybe chucking a 3-4, if you know what I'm saying.
If anything, you took us there, so.
I didn't intentionally go there. It was my...
That's silly, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I know it was my mistake.
Well, that
Don't have to
sounds
rub it
like
in.
Maybe we were supposed to go there.
Offer so you could get stoned.
You could have sent
Not
us
stoned. I'm spiced. Spicy.
How are you?
He's back. I would just like to ask the door if he's talkative at all, what parts of Ballroom he's from, you know? If we cross paths in any way.
He's still trying to meet every dwarf in Ballroom.
You know?
If I don't know them, they're not worth knowing.
Oh my god, we were in grade school together.
Didn't you knew that person in Bro Brogan's because you had a ruckus with them at one point? Small world. What are the chances of it happening twice? Slim to none, I'm afraid to tell you.
1 in 20.
He says, I don't ask about your shit. You don't ask about my shit.
Kind of met my match, I
He's not
guess.
from here.
Okay, yep. Point taken. I'll just follow your lead. I'm not apologising.
Nobody asked you to.
You're free to lead on. I'll allow you to
I'll let you
us
do
on.
it. I'll let you do it.
He begins walking, not at the moment, not suspiciously, inconspicuously. He's walking conspicuously, let's say, at the moment. So,
Yeah.
making no efforts to hide or conceal himself or the party.
Just a bunch of boys out on the night.
Yeah, night out in town. You might be coming back from a few beers.
Yeah, they've done.
From Barbogans.
Yeah. The classic hotspot.
Or Grogagoons.
Grogagoons.
Which is quickly buying up all
picking
the
up?
Bro Brogans.
No!
And, going out of business.
God's
So.
sake.
You hate to see it.
But the goon is just so cheap at Grogagoons, it's hard to say no.
People can't stop the goon.
Where else can you get a goon and a pint at 9 a.m? Nowhere.
He's right, you know.
Dirt cheap too. Just like Blackflash. So all corporate.
After about 15 minutes or so of walking, his pace slows a little bit, and you leave one of the main, like the main streets, the main tunnels that would have houses on either side at this point. And most of any lights coming out of any windows out into the street are off at this point. It is, you're in the wee hours now. It is quiet. You do maybe pass one or two other drunk revelers who are out on a school night, but it isn't like a weekend or anything. It is just, or the odd person going to a night shift or something who's just very much keeping their head down in this area.
We're the people that people look out for.
Yeah, don't mess with us.
Yeah, I mean, we probably do carve a figure, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we do look out of place, probably.
You're walking around in full armour, looking like you're about to take on a bunch of people. I'm walking around looking like I've just been in a fight. And then you're walking around like, well, with a face like slapped ass.
I'm a dwarf. I look normal around here. You two that stick out. Me and the door.
There are people here. There's humans here. Are you human?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me, actually, quickly, just check my label, would you? Just
Oh.
see if this is the old Blackflash.
Oh, this is on the Blackflash.
It was, wasn't it? Because
Necromantic armour that we found.
is
in
that
the pit.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, or was it something? I don't know, because the what's his name? The Zalus checked. Didn't he check your label when he said it was back in Duskbark?
Oh, okay.
Because I think you were doing wearing armour.
I look like I'm in the
Yeah.
part of the crew, aren't I?
Yeah, you're
It's
from,
Blackflash.
you're from the ends.
You're wearing Blackflash armour.
That's what I've been told.
After this, you better be binning that.
Whoa,
You won't need it.
whoa. Come on now.
Give me a new shield first, and then maybe we
I'm gonna get you a shield.
Look at this armour.
What about
It's
it?
so good.
Get out.
It's enchanted and
No,
everything.
you can go back if you think that's good.
Oh, we
The whole
almost
point.
died for this.
The whole point of this is we're gonna.
Enough talk.
Oh,
You got sold off.
Everyone roll perception for me, please.
That's a natural one.
Bam, bam.
Mark it down.
Too busy dealing with Muir's bullshit.
Perception, yeah?
Yes.
23.
Nice.
16.
Okay, cool.
My Blackflash.
Mulgore and Mulgore you notice for a different reason, but yes, Mulgore and Otto, you both notice that two of the drunken revelers you do see are in a Blackflash uniform. Not what Joyzee was wearing, a more professional attire, let's say.
Execs.
Not necessarily
Executive
execs, but and they are like the Japanese stereotype of the two drunken businessmen,
They got work
straight
tomorrow.
after a work day, they're out there stumbling, they're very bubbly, very like giggly, one trips over a curb and the other one's just like rolling around on the floor laughing at him.
Absolute
as the
lads.
president. Tie round his
Hey, there we go.
They're going back tomorrow.
Do they have badges visible? If they were wearing
there's
badges?
no form of ID
Identification.
in this, at least that you can see.
Does the uniform look like it would fit these guys?
Both are dwarves, so probably fit close enough. One of them might fit. Oh god.
Just quickly, do each of you have a healing potion in your inventory?
Yes, I think
Make
so.
sure that you've got that in there.
Mm-hmm. Do you wanna?
Well, what, we could put them to sleep.
Who are you putting to sleep?
Make you fit in a little bit more. No, I've got some Blackflash on. R&D.
I think let's do it.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
I'm going to put these fellas to sleep.
What did they do?
Well,
We need something of theirs.
have you never watched any sort of heist movie?
Or some
I don't know
movie.
what that is.
You hear the clatter of a glass bottle. Just like one of them has dropped something, and because it's dead silent at night, it just echoes around the cavern.
Have you got anything that can...
I literally put them to sleep.
Excellent. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm game.
Whatever you do, do it quickly and quietly.
So I try and draw on that. I try and draw. Is there like an alleyway like next to where
There are, yeah, you're about to head down off the main street. In fact, these guys have come out of...
If they're dwarfs, I'll distract them.
Obviously, get them out of sight and then
Yeah, I'll try. I'm guessing there'd be like an alleyway somewhere.
Yep.
I'll like.
Echo.
Yep. Can we edit
So is it,
Can we edit like a bit of me saying about the alleyway that was said like 10 seconds before? Cut that in here when you do the editing.
I won't be doing that. Yeah, I'll go go around them so they don't see me through their eye line or point of view, whatever, and then go down the alleyway. We're like, help, help!
Oh, that's your distraction.
Yeah.
You want to take them back into the alleyway.
Yeah.
The one they've just come out, to be clear.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
running past them into that alleyway and then screaming.
So it's like a T-junction, right? You're heading down this main street here. They have come out in front of you and head like away from you, not very far because they've now stumbled over on their arse and stuff. And you were about to turn in whence they came from.
I stay back with Ador. I do not help with this at all.
He brings you back into the shadow of where someone has housed the steps. Like you took a few steps up to Joyzee's in the shadow of the stairwell. He's just brought you back out of sight. Like
Me and Remor.
sorry.
Me and Remor.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
The three of
We're
you.
in.
He's like, let's come back in. You're not like invisible, but
It's a bit more discreet
Yeah,
than just
that's-
standing T-posing in the
if
alley.
someone's walking down on their phone, they're just going to walk straight past you.
Yeah.
Mughal, roll me a performance. Should be good for you.
That's a 9.
But charisma, right?
Yeah, +3.
Cool. Do me the performance again.
Help! Help!
You've got to set it.
Okay.
Huh? These are mine.
You also, where have you gone? Are you?
Oh, just kind of like still in the main alleyway sort of thing, but just kind of.
So you followed Mughal down to the side?
No, kind of stayed behind.
Okay, so you're like in between the where Mughal's gone and where these guys he's trying to pull them towards.
So we want
So
them to have your back.
T-junction, we've started to head up. He's then gone down the alleyway and they've started to walk away from it.
He's trying to pull them back from where
Oh.
they just
So the
spilled
idea would
out
be
onto the
that-
main street.
I'd be like behind, like before the.
Right, okay. So you backtrack a little bit,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
say.
yeah.
They would...
Kind of want to
it's-
sandwich them in the
Yeah.
alleyway.
Okay.
These
Uh,
poor guys.
Just as one of the
I
guys
don't go to sleep.
has picked up that glass bottle of... you've gone around the alleyway, so you don't really see. But you do hear a bunch of noise behind you.
Oh.
And a light coming from a doorway somewhere down the alleyway. But the four of you, you do see one of the guys who has his tie wrapped around his head. He is like just trying to get the last few drips out of a bottle.
We've all been there.
Yeah. And then when you're pissed, you talk loud. Well, I know I certainly talk loud, louder than I definitely need to most of the time.
Can confirm.
Yeah. So when they're like trying to be somewhat quiet because it is late at night, but they're still talking super loud. Hey, did you hear that screaming? What? Nah. Yeah, there's someone. That's a girl. She's screaming. That's a very feminine young girl screaming. She must be in danger. She sounds so precious. Nah, you just want to go back into the pub and have a few more drinks. Nah.
That's too real.
Come on. She's screaming. He's looking a bit. Like he's gonna cry.
Oh no! He's got some trauma with this.
You get emotional when you're drunk. In his head, some poor damsel is being troubled. And he lifts his mate up off of put the ball down. We'll get another one anyway, because we'll go back to the pub on the way. But come on. And he lifts him up. And they like stumble into each other. But eventually they do start to make their way back, kind of holding each other up, like sweat-stained shirt, tie around. The other one's missing his tie completely. Otto, they see you walking slightly away. Oi, oi!
Oh god!
Hey! Oh shit! We're doing something. We're going down here. Have a good one. Have a good one. There's nothing left in that bowl. You can't have it. That's my bowl. Shh, come on. And they disappear down in front. They have no idea that Remu, Slevin or Adol are there. And they disappear back down the alley. They kind of bundle into the wall and slide down the first 10 feet. Is she okay, young lady? Is a young lady here? And you haven't taken any means to hide, so what's happening now? Because they're just Mulgore.
I think he's just stood in the alleyway for them to kind of be very confused and freeze in their place.
I would have, scurried up.
Okay.
And
hello, chaps.
Cast sleep, obviously, as I come around the corner.
Oh, you're not a pretty young lady. You're an ugly man.
How dare you?
He's trying to trick us. I'll get him. Oh, he's unbuckling his shirt. He's rolling it up.
Fuck him up.
I'll get him.
Push his shit
I'm
in.
not flinching.
27.
Let me take a quick look. Oh, wasn't the right thing to begin with.
These poor dudes.
We need them.
Just in the grind, you know.
Do we need them? I think we had a pretty good plan.
Yeah, but you can't hurt having a
If I'm
fashion exec.
If I'm the one that's going to be
Oh,
on the
yeah, okay.
computer or whatever it is.
You just put in more
Files.
potentiality for things to go wrong.
Nice. As that one is approaching you, unbuckling his sleeve. I'll get him. He's trying to make a fool of us because he thinks he's not as drunk as we are.
Yeah, come on.
And he does the one slow punch, and as he does, just just throws. Oh, what's up? And they both just hit the deck at your feet, Mulgore, as behind them you see.
Sorry, lads.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Took too long.
And then we'll, I'm assuming it's just like, we can get away with just taking the top and tie.
Just curious about the light behind someone's gonna see.
No, absolutely not.
More your perception check, Mulgore, as you're slightly closer. You have a minute, though, I will add, for the duration of sleep.
That's an 8.
8. Okay, cool. Yeah, there is. Looks like someone's house could be.
Going to bed.
They're awake in the house because there's a front light on. Door looks open though, which is weird that you can tell.
I think we need to make this quick. Let's just get the clothes off him. Get the clothes off him, quick!
Strip him. I got his pants.
So you leave them in their undergarments.
Yeah, we're gonna prop
We
them
only
up.
need one, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Prop them up in a position that makes it look like they've just, collapsed and
Okay, great.
fallen asleep
They're like
drunkenly.
hugging
And
each other.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep, they're kissing.
And one of his pants.
And then we'll text them from each other's phone.
Thanks for last night.
Did you jerk off?
And then fucking leg it.
Okay, which direction?
Back
where we
to
were.
Okay, so back out the alleyway. What are you guys doing?
I'm still there with that.
You two have just come out of the alleyway with a bundle of clothes under your arms. And we'll say you've got, that's like 40 seconds, maybe 50 seconds, like you're pushing it. undo buttons and get it
Yeah.
off that without hurting them or moving them too much, because
Yeah.
an attack or the action to wake them would wake them. So you do have to be a little bit delicate about it.
We'll just give a little whistle to the down to where these boys are
Mm-hmm.
hiding, and then we'll go left, like the way that we were going.
Okay,
initially.
staying on the main street basically.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
out of sight for when they wake up. We can't see anything.
We go.
Cool.
And Adol darts out and looks down the corridor and picks up his pace. As you guys pass, those who are still behind, you do hear just just the moaning of
Fuck.
some dwarves.
Boy.
It's naked.
Pay no mind.
Moog goes like, they done spice.
That's what will happen to you.
What? Some guys that come out and rob me?
Yeah. There'll be clothes. Will be bandages.
No, not my bandages.
Mission accomplished. Got what we needed.
Yep. You certainly did.
That now if I run into someone in that headquarters,
He's got a key card, got a uniform.
it's gonna be fine.
Easy.
We stole the one that
I
had
really
the tie,
hope
right?
that something happens in an hour's time. And cut back to this moment.
It's gotta be
And
fun.
we could be like, ha! If only we'd had 2 uniforms.
You could have recast it if you needed some more time, but yes. Adol, as I said, picks up a bit of a pace now.
He's running.
Until you pass maybe like you get a bit discombobulated, a little bit lost, to be honest, with him turning and kind of slowing down, speeding up again.
What you doing, man?
Do you ask him?
Fucking idiot.
Eventually he takes you down a similar side alleyway to the one that you were just in front of, that you were about to turn into. That delayed us, but it should be fine.
Sorry about that.
We might need it. No, in fact, no. We will need it.
So
Correction.
From here on, follow my lead.
Yeah,
Sure.
And he is now going to go full stealth. From he's turned down this alleyway off the main street. No lights or anything down this alleyway, but he's like just immediately ducks down behind a barrel and expects the rest of you to follow in a similar fashion.
What's the deal with cantrips in the current situation?
What do you mean?
Can I use guidance on myself? And how often?
What is the
Whilst we're stealthing.
what are the components?
Verbal.
Probably
Verbal?
verbal. Yeah. Yes, but it would
Mental.
give you disadvantage because you happen to cast something,
okay,
do
no,
something conspicuous, basically.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll cast Wonder for following him into stealth.
Okay.
I'm going to put my dark cloak on
Whoa.
coat that I bought when we first got back from the necromancer fight.
Don't remember that.
Roll stealth.
Oh no.
Oh, you roll first.
I will roll for Ramur,
Yep.
What disadvantage?
who has rolled well.
Hence my
7.
question of how often
Okay.
can I use guidance?
Oh, you got disadvantage anyway, so you may as well, because you've got your plate armor, on, right?
Not going to help.
So you may as well cast guidance. Is what
Mine's better than yours, probably 5.
Good.
Oh, no, damn.
And what did you roll?
7.
8.
Inexplicably, Ramur got an 18
Wow. Oh boy.
because he's not said a single thing,
That
and that's
already
what's
is
really helped him.
There you go. That's how you do it. Shut the fuck up.
Why the fuck are we getting this way?
Who's
Let me ask the directions. Ding dong. You.
The really high, feminine voice.
Yeah. Adol says, "Follow my lead." Ducks behind a barrel. And me
Duck into the barrel.
The three of you go, "Oh!" You look a bit dumbfounded. He's just Adol's just disappeared in front of you. He's just like fallen into the shadows almost. Turn around, Ramua's gone. Don't know where he's gone. He's disappeared off as well.
But he's leaving me.
Ah shit! I blinked. Where'd he go? You should have said 1, 2, 3 stealth.
And then you do occasionally see ahead of you, because you're looking for him, you do see two silhouettes, Ador and Ramua, just darting from shadows to shadows as they go down. And yeah, the three of you, without your guide, what was it, 9 or 7 from the
7.
7, 5, and 8.
Jesus.
8. Okay, cool.
I did roll an 18 on my other one, though.
Oh, nice.
Which would have been 21.
With this,
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
I assume Otto, you got the bundle of clothes. That's my.
Well, she would have chucked them in the bag.
Okay, fine. For sake of this roll, you didn't quite shove it all in the bag properly, and the tie is hanging out. So you're like, oh, okay, time to be stealthy. As you do, the neck loop of the tie, you put your foot in it, and just like the natural suction of the bag are holding, just it like nooses around the top of your foot, and you just go straight over, as if someone's just yanked your foot out from underneath you as you've stepped into it.
Get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
Do it
Get it out of
outside.
the
We just
system.
look drunk.
It's the effect of the others.
The others.
The two figures, as Otto, you hit the floor and bundle into both Slevin and Murgor, who are
Ah shit.
all three of you, you see Ador just strolling straight back down this small alleyway to you. Okay, from now.
Yeah, that was a test run.
Yeah.
Test run.
Apologies.
Told you shouldn't have done that spice.
Wait, what?
He's leaving you already.
No, that wasn't me.
He fell into me.
He's screwing it up already.
Oh, this bloody Blackflash on it. It's just useless.
I'm not. Even, I'm fine, right? From the spice.
Well, for now.
Come down doesn't hit you.
Come up.
I'm happy to. To be honest, that's one of my to-dos, but I forgot about it. Was to think about what effects you would be. But we'll say you've not been like smashing it for hours. You're not like bleary-eyed,
You know.
but
Yeah,
there might be some.
I'm fine.
Like a deck
Just
save
looking-
might be a bit wobbly, but yeah.
Just looking for someone to blame. That's all that he's doing.
Hey man, look inward.
Bull.
You are feeling a little bit hungry.
Oh.
Should have had another slice of that pizza, Grog.
Oh man. After this, pizza grow.
You follow Ador as best you can, the four of you, through this alleyway. You don't see another soul. It's just darting through. And let me change music. That's quite good because that's not.
That's fucking useless. Nobody here. All your stuff.
Maybe he was just doing it.
You made a lot of noise.
He wanted to get a quick finger on the pulse to see what we could do, and we fucked it.
You finally see that a bit more light open up at the end of this alleyway into another domed street made of rock that you were on before. And Ador, you see him just poke just a slither of his face out into the light of the street, and he pulls back for a moment.
Then that's cool.
You'll hold your breath for a few moments. What's that? 8. The stealth roll. Ramua, I guess, because he was the next up. He grabs Ramua, his old fragile frame, and just peeks him out around the corner.
Give us cover.
No, he's like,
Oh, he's put. Oh, right.
that is the entrance. And he brings them both back.
Right.
He brings them back in and says, "You have the key."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We have the plans.
Yeah.
I will remain here.
Ooh, do you want to put this on now?
Sounds like a good idea. Otherwise, be faffing. Just quickly change.
And I was like,
Yeah, you don't have armor, do you?
Robes, baby.
It'd be great if you had leather armor on. Oh, that's 15 minutes.
you got anything?
Just robes.
Yeah, I suppose sorcerers don't typically.
Clothes.
I'm glad that you have that at least.
Yeah, nothing. Don't need it. I'm died.
Okay, a few moments pass and you've thrown on some partially fitting black slacks.
I don't look like a kid in his dad's suit, do I?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Or maybe on closer inspection or at a professional event, someone might be like, could have run an eye over that.
Right.
But otherwise, you do make a passing member of. I mean, except that you're like.
Yeah, kind of like.
You've got that adventurer aura to you.
I'm not comfortable in the suit because, you know,
You look great, mate.
it's Blackflash, but it means to an end.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Do you work Blackflash?
Let's get this just done.
Where's Moog?
Yeah.
He's gone.
Put my hair in a little bun.
Oh,
Nice.
Businessman.
Well, really fashionable.
Oh, thank you.
Now go.
I guess
Leaving?
I guess I'll leave. Guess it'd be. Well, we'd still need stealth up to the.
hey, you're leading it.
Yeah, just trying to keep to
Don't
the.
stealth. You got the uniform on, bro. Fucking.
This is mainly
I mean, he's got the uniform.
if we run into someone.
Outside contractors.
I'm testing out this new Blackflash armour. I'm
fuck
part of
am I
R&D,
doing?
mate.
And I'm here too.
What about
Well,
me
so
with the...
you saying we should play it like that?
Bring your dad to work.
Do you reckon we should play it like that?
You do what you
Just
gotta
walk through
do.
the door like we own the place?
Yeah, that's the best way. It's like a high vis.
Go now.
Okay,
Now
right.
it's not the time for plans.
We're
You had
just,
4 hours of pizza. Why now? When you can see the building.
he's getting annoyed.
Oh, we get,
Where we're going, we're going.
Alright. He's going.
And I'm just leading. I'm confident in the suit. I'm leading to the door.
Cool.
I'll follow you.
There we go.
Okay, as you one by one leave this alleyway down another street, this is a bit nicer than the one that maybe Joyzee's place was on, or the other few that Ador's brought you down. You see at the end, so this one does have an end, it's not just another tunnel that disappears up into the belly of Ballroom. There is quite a large glass front that's like wall to wall and floor to ceiling as well, with 2 glass doors that are currently shut. And then that's as much as you can see from this distance. Actually, just above the where the glass ends, chiseled into the wall, is the word Blackflash.
Do they have a glowing Blackflash logo as well?
It is neon.
Neon.
But it's turned out. It's turned out. Black neon.
Oh, I
Awesome.
like that.
Damn.
I mean, look.
It buzzes, but there's no light coming from it.
They've got
I wonder if they
like,
hire it.
they've got a look.
Stop this. Stop this.
They've got a certain amount of chutzpah
Yeah.
about them.
It's like they've got their own ecosystem.
Just
I
need to get,
Oh yeah.
want to be in it.
Yeah.
get them gone.
All right, we'll fucking open the door then.
Yeah.
Here's the key. We'll chuck the key at you.
I just want to see if there's anyone on like any security guards patrolling or anyone that I can see in the close proximity of the door or building.
The outside area, the street, is deathly quiet.
Perfect.
It's just your mutterings about getting changed, and if you want to be quiet or not. That's literally the only sounds.
Cool. Well then,
I wonder if they find us. Oh my god.
straight to the door. Open it.
Okay, there is a glass door, so you can see through it if you wanted to do that before you opened it.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is this magic?
Inside, as per the plans,
Where's the
There's
piano?
a guard desk.
There's a piano and a reception desk.
There's got to be someone there.
there is a reception area, bathed in dim amber light from some low power wall sconces, like the kind of ones you've seen out and about. Meant more for aesthetics at this point than any visibility. The polished stone floors on the other side of the glass, you can see reflecting that light disappears off into shadows at the rear. The only sound, there's a faint humming coming from the room, from the building, you might say. Looking up, you see that past the glass, it's like a cavern, a big space opens up in front of you, and you can see windows on floors above. It's like they've tried to build a skyscraper inside a cave. But Muagul, you would know this, culturally, is a gross display of wealth, because you would never have those open empty spaces, because you would always use that, you would carve more room in, you wouldn't just have an open space that's just air, you would fill that with other buildings and rooms and stuff. So just to have a big open air space
Gloating.
is like
So gaudy.
I'm getting angry, really angry at the sight of it.
slumped behind the reception desk. 2 big boots up on the table
You said boobs.
is a lone humanoid. Can't see through the dim light and through the glass at this part. Their feet are up on the table, leant back in the chair. There is a steaming cup of something on the reception desk itself. There's a box on the reception desk as well, from what you can see. And yeah, that's it. There's, as you can see from the floor plans, there is a seat, a sofa on the right hand side, and yeah, a piano, but no one's at.
Realising that I've chucked him the key. Ooh. You want to like check if it's like alarmed or something first?
Well, the key will surely deactivate the alarm. I mean, that person's going to see us come in, so we're going to have to just walk in with confidence.
I mean, you're assuming that he is awake, and you're assuming a lot. Let's not assume anything. Let's just see if it is alarmed.
So you're saying just
Well,
go
the
in?
door's alarmed, or
Yeah. Because they might be. Because otherwise, any old dickhead can fucking just come up to it.
Well, I assume that's what the key's for, no?
Do you know what?
Joyzee did say that they can get you in. That's were her words.
I'm gonna take a step back on this. I'm gonna let you two lead.
I'm just going to put the key in
Okay.
straight away after that. No
Okay.
hesitation.
It requires a little bit of jimmying,
Uh-huh.
but you do turn it a full 360 degrees. You do hear some mechanisms clonk, 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 clunk out the way.
We're all good. Cool. Walk straight in. Just see what's going to happen. No, just be like, no talking. Just.
Okay.
I am staying at the rear with Remor, with my hands in my pockets.
Right.
That.
What?
Don't
Are we
whistle.
invisible if we
Don't
if we don't make a
whistle.
noise? He won't know we're there.
Start the heist. Walk straight in. To be honest, yeah, I just walk in. Alright then, considering you're not being stealthy.
You two are calling it.
Dual numbers.
They're both 20.
As you open the door, there is a whoosh, that noise of like seals rubbing across the polished floor along the bottom of the door, and then a coolness hits you. There's some kind of cooling thing happening in this office space. The rest of it is still pretty much the tail end of summer, and the tunnels can get quite warm. They kind of trap all that heat and keep it in there for the rest of the day. But this is nice and cool in here. As you take a few steps in, you do hear and you do see. Roll me a perception check. Actually, Mil goes at the front. Just drop that
15.
thick boy on the floor. Okay, cool. The figure with their feet up on the desk, you do hear clomp, clomp. The 2 boots swap over,
Perfect.
tap against the box that's on the reception desk, and then you hear a jingle jangle as they've repositioned themselves behind the desk.
Ooh.
But they are wearing a train conductor hat style thing is pulled down over their eyes, and they're just led back in this big reception chair, feet up on the table.
So I'm guessing they've got some sort of keys on them. Yeah. Can I just? Well, I suppose there wouldn't be any cameras. It's not.
There's definitely cameras.
Yeah. Can I?
So
check?
at the moment, you've just opened the door on the middle of it's a big street. No one was on it that you saw as you went in, and Movagor's just taken one step into the reception.
Yeah. Check for cameras, and then
Now that you've
Okay.
walked in.
also if I can see the thing that made the jingle jangle from where I'm stood, soon
Okay.
to assess the situation.
Anyone else do anything as Movagor's taken a step in and is looking around?
I am looking at Ramon being like, it's quite nice. I've got ventilation or something. It's nice and cool.
Yeah, they must be using some kind of spell. I could probably learn it.
Yeah, I don't know that you could.
I'll be trying to have a little look to see if there's anything.
Okay, as the vanguard, the pair of you can roll me perceptions. I would say you all heard the guard grumbling and moving.
Do we both get
Two natural ones
Yeah.
on your perception checks to
Ah.
take a look around the reception.
Sivon?
2.
You got a lot of pluses to that. Do you guidance? No.
No. Just. Would it have been a minute since we were stealthing?
Yes. Okay, cool. No, it's the coolness has given you the change in temperature, has put you on the back foot a little bit. There does appear to be quite a pleasant smell. In fact, you do perceive that. You're like, oh, it smells like fresh, like deodorant has been sprayed in here. But you can't. Movagor, you're a bit reluctant to move any more forward.
Just there forever now.
The security dog, the guard dog has noticed you. The reception desk is obscuring a lot of the guard behind, so that you can't see. They're just sat, head down, feet up on the desk. Occasional murmur, occasional grumble. That's it. And as I said, the rest of the room just disappears off into shadows around the back. You need to maybe get in a little bit more if you wanted to see anything or anywhere else.
You got any spells that you can get from here?
Roll me stealth check, you two. You've used up your free talking limit.
It's an 11.
Damn. 21.
Wow, with disadvantage.
Yep, there was a nat 20 and an 18.
Nice. And yours?
11.
11. Okay. No, that should be fine. Cool. Okay, you can continue to talk. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm probably not the best person to get them.
Right. I'm just gonna go and let him. Slevin. Get those keys.
Oh, you want my help now?
Yes.
I reckon we got this stairs.
And he'll get the keys. Right. On you go.
Say please.
Please.
On you go.
No, go.
Glitch did give you a rundown of the rooms, I might add. It was just very fast, but he did say what you'll find in some of the rooms.
We're definitely going to need keys for a reactor.
Yeah.
It's already fucked anyway.
Oh.
I will. Well,
I'll keep it on. I'll put him to sleep if
Oh, right. I will attempt to sneak over to the guard to the jingle jangle noise.
Okay. As Seven and Ramur, all four of you now are in this nice lobby area. Piano to your left, couch to your right, reception in front of you, and it extends up and away into the shadows. You do see a door actually just about in the distance, but you can't really see. Nope.
Oh. This one.
Just before
This one.
That's the one.
just before I sneak over, I'll just say, Maybe hide behind the piano, just so you're not stood in the middle of the area.
Well, that's what I was to say. We'll wait on the stairs.
You good? Okay. Okay. You can do that.
Well, it's like past the guard.
Yeah. So you got to walk past him. Don't worry about it.
Committed to the bit now. Right.
But surely going behind the pianos.
So Mughal and Otto, you make your way, and indeed behind the reception desk there is in this gap you can only see one stair will go up and then it turns back on itself to go up behind you. You can't see up onto the second floor, it's just into a stairwell that goes up back on itself like that.
Also, the front's completely gas. Just a group of guys like behind the piano, like.
I was thinking. Do you know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Stealth,
scenario, we're gonna kill
please,
them
Slevin.
3. I'm just hands in my pockets, just walking up to him.
I don't care. Just to be clear, I don't care about this at all. Oi, mate. I'm taking these.
These guys are mine.
Make him. Oi.
Ragua's smart.
Oh wait, let me roll for. Yeah.
Could we say? Could we say that he at least thought to close the doors behind us?
Yeah. Well, I was
Cool,
going to
thank
assume you've
Cool.
seal reactivates around the room. Let me look if he has any spells that might be useful here.
Mage hand.
Yeah.
Well, as I walk up to him, you mage hand the keys away.
They're just trolling you, bro. At this point.
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Well, if somebody looked at their rotors more often.
Yeah. Boy, yeah. Yeah. You two, Otto and Mughal, you do make it round. As per the floor plans that you've been given, you do see 2 doors on the ground floor. Obviously, it doesn't really make sense under here, but yes, on the left there, just before you hit the bottom of the stairs, you do see a armoured door. There's no window on it on the left hand side. Further down, you see a sliding glass door. Roll me perception checks, the pair of you, as you have progressed further in.
12.
Cool.
Dice and bad today.
That one's really bad. This one.
12 and
10.
Oh, 10. Sorry, I didn't hear.
That's
The door with the sliding glass at the back of the building, let's say, there does appear to be some light emanating from that room, and above the door on a plaque you can make out the words in the dim light in here is "Every pitch is a battle, win yours."
Cool.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
And what are you at 12 and 10?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
How's it going over there?
Oh, with this 3.
Yeah.
9.
I mean, it is high, but it's like less than 10.
Oh, okay, fine. All right, yeah, that will be high enough for passive to hear you you coming.
Just walking up.
Yeah.
Do.
Oh?
The alarm sounds.
No! Get out!
It's got to die.
On that note, while we find out what on earth is going to happen to Slevin and the security guard, why don't we take a short break there and welcome in our 4th player.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
10 past the hour, so 15 minutes or so. Take a break, stretch your legs, have some water, do a jump, a dance.
Do a jump dance.
Do a jump dance. That's my favourite kind of dancing.
Do a little Irish jig.
Do it all the jigs. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back to a very tense situation. As Slevin has just approached the sleeping guard on the front desk. Little heartbeat sensor. In an attempt to on the only instructions you had was go and get the keys.
Yep.
Don't know where they are. Don't know what they look like. Don't even know if they are keys. We're just going off what Mughal
We're
heard.
getting a lot of heat here.
And as you go to sneak around the... where did we say Ramur went?
He was at the back.
Let's give him an opportunity to go somewhere first. Not on you right now, we can answer for you. Where would Ramur go? Would he have joined you two on the stairs?
I'd say he would have joined us.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with this.
Well, actually.
Yeah, well, actually.
Actually, I like to dabble with the piano.
It's kind of doing my own vibe.
Just to be clear, we're ignoring the security room altogether. We're just skipping that.
Well, we're just like getting here.
You've rolled poorly, Ramur, is all I have to tell you. On the 2 rolls I've made
Like, I
you do.
feel like
I thought you two had already started like heading
Oh no, we're just like
on the stairs.
on the stairs.
Taking a few steps up just to get out of this line of sight.
Yeah, so if you
I
could
get it.
wake up, it's like, oh,
Ramur, as you are following Otto and Murgle up to the steps, you do stumble up the bottom few
Embarrassing.
steps.
Oh,
It's not
man.
like a clattering and a bang, but there is just like...
Christ.
Can you go a little faster?
Slevin, as you creep around the front...
Walk.
Oh yeah, I forget, you're just casually walking.
see, he gets it.
In a
Act like you're meant to be.
Yeah,
Art
confidence.
Deco form of...
Give me my keys.
These are no, they're my
It's a confidence game, right?
Yeah.
Just no, they're mine. In a Art Deco style that you weren't expecting, the desk is angled out like a trapezium. So you just assumed it would be straight down, and as you walk into it, you stub your toe, and the desk shifts a little bit. His boots hit the floor. What? Whoa! What's? Hang on. Who are you? As you're like, well, you're not crouching next to him. You're just staring over him at the desk.
He's wake up.
Yeah.
He's talking to me.
Yes. The only person that he can see right now.
I'm unload on him.
Okay. Roll 2 hits, or do whatever it is you want to do.
I
You're
will.
meant to be here.
Two, sleep.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
These are guards. He is armed.
What else am I going to do?
Have we heard this?
You've heard the guy like
Okay.
make some noise, yeah, at the moment.
First one, 21.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Natural 20
Yeah.
Nice.
for the third.
They need that.
So that was for the third.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, for the second. I'm now gonna do a third because I'm using bonus action flurry of blows. 24.
Yes.
So all 3 hit.
Yeah.
Second is a crit.
What was the first one in total? It was 20 something.
20 something. Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Really
Right, okay, so first one. Right, 5.
Okay.
Second one is the crit.
Yep.
Hang on, let me just mark off one.
See?
So second
He's
one is
loving
a crit.
He's doing bits.
So I'm gonna pump Hand of Harm into it.
Pump
so
it.
Louder!
it is
Oh.
2. So what are we on? So 5,
I've taken 5 off already.
6.
A further 6, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now for the Hand of Harm.
Yeah. Hey!
Uh,
That's more like it.
9. And then for
Are you
the
not doubling that?
I'm rolling both dice. So I'm rolling 2d4s instead of just doubling it.
So a further 9,
Yeah.
5, 6, 9, and
And then put that one back there. This is just
Big numbers.
7.
27.
31 altogether.
okay, cool.
That's with 2 key points spent.
Nice. That was a lot, but not enough.
It was like, who's that?
Yikes.
grab his the front of his shirt and
whack, whack, whack. Yep. Bloodied nose. He just, as he's in the middle of standing up and pushing you off, it donks the desk again. That steaming cup that was on it knocks over, clatters over, rolls off, clatters onto the floor, leaving a steaming pile of liquid now over the reception floor. And because he was sat down and reclining, and he's now stood up, he is looming a good half a foot over you, his full size, as like he's just thrown you back off of him.
Alpha.
And just
fireball,
picking up from the side.
fireball. Hey, fireball.
Me. Sorry.
He just says, "Oh, you're gonna play it rough here. Just how I like him."
Keep going.
Do
Fireball.
it again. He's probably gonna miss now, but
Nah, he might be alright.
all right. One miss, almost definitely. 16 to hit.
Miss.
16 misses.
Whoa.
Nice.
17.
So yeah, pulls up from that was leaning against his chair a massive sword.
How did I not see that?
Just where your keys, mate.
Blackflash,
you do see a ring loop of keys hanging from his
There
belt.
were keys
So
though.
I'll slap his sword out of the way both times. Fireball.
You hear sounds of a commotion from the reception. The rest of the three of you.
I would go to try and see if I can see what's going on because I've not got view.
7. This situation has been escalated. It's fair to say.
Okay.
From mere moments ago, when it was like, "Yeah, okay, you go there. We'll go up to the stairs." To then like clash, smash, zing, zing, dodge, parry.
Yeah, I guess I'd launch. Let's go.
Does he look pretty hurt?
He's a big, beefy guy, and if you poke your head around, you're seeing him from the back. They're just
Sure. Firebolt.
bolt.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fireball.
cool.
Fireball.
Just set
Please
the place
roll
on fire.
That is a 15.
Wow.
Put your fucking monocle.
That was with my monocle.
Trying to peek, counter strike, peek around the corner, fire it off, flies through the air, hits the wall behind you.
Do I get another turn?
Knowing what Muigor is like, I will follow him round the corner.
What are you trying to say?
And I'll use guiding bolt. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's cocked.
Is that cocked?
Can you rest another dice on top? Can you rest another dice on top? Another d20. No, you can. Let me just knock the table. There we go. Well, that's fine. What was it?
30.
It's not good enough. Anyway,
It was almost on the 20.
I saw it. I saw
Why
that.
would you do that?
I saw that 20 peeking at me there.
Well, I thought you were going to put it on there and it was going to slide off, and then you was like, nope.
Another guiding bolt flies over, misses. The melee, it's a bit busy. There's not a lot of room down here. It is just the reception area. You can barely see Slevin behind the guard here.
We should have all just like gone around him and just beat him at the same time.
Ramur? Yeah. still up the stairs. Yeah. Would you want to do anything here?
Resting my 80 feet at the moment.
Resting his achy feet.
He's actually got his dogs out. He's just rubbing them on the
Yeah.
stairs.
I'm so hard.
Got a pumice stone now.
Foot care is important.
And then I'll come up.
He's up. Oh, he's back down. He's back down.
He's down.
I'll
He's down.
imitate life.
Co Brown.
Do you want to cast a spell at this guard?
Yeah. Can I see him?
If you move to see him.
I'll move to see him.
And actually, the three of you can roll me perception checks as well.
I'll give him a firebolt as well, I think.
Hey,
Alright.
19.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
25.
Cool. Well, while he's doing that,
You see
That's
the
the
security
thing.
door open.
not
Sorry, I
quite.
need to put it up. Sorry.
Of course. He gets a fucking.
Hey!
They're your dice now.
25 if that matters.
Yeah, that's a hit.
What's a D10? 3. So that's doubled, right?
Yeah.
6.
Plus anything? No, you don't get it.
No.
Okay. Otto and Murgle, as you ducked around, fired your shots off, ducked back, and you do instinctively just check that there's no other movement anywhere, there's no one come from upstairs. As you look around a little bit in this battle-heightened state, you do see above the security door in the corner, so pretty much directly looking at you, is what looks to be a similar kind of like scrying orb that you might have seen on Olvara's desk. Well, only Murgle would have done, but yes.
No, that was there.
You're not looking, you don't see
Oh,
it.
right, sorry.
No. On the
In the corner
in the corner
of
of
the ceiling.
Okay.
Just wave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all good.
Is dim light like is that pretty dark or
Is that still disadvantage? Remind me, Nathan.
What's that?
Dim light is disadvantage on perception checks, or is it just darkness?
Technically, yes, but not many people rule that way. So,
Mm.
given that we're a non-flanking campaign,
As in rules as written, regular standard rules.
yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty dark. But I would say it's not actually dim in here
that
because
on
there
attack?
are low lights.
I mean if it
Fireball.
was to become dim
Attack,
it would
yeah.
be
Harder to see, yes, unless you're dark vision. Yeah.
including scrying stones.
Oh, but yeah. Well, you don't know.
Is this guy dead yet?
Nope.
Cool. Is it back to me yet?
Yes.
Cool. I'll try anyway and bring his face down onto the desk.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
Where is this thing I was looking at here? You try and grab his head, yeah?
That's the flavour. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to hit him.
He, with the hilt, unlocks your grip on his head, and that does not hit.
Wow.
What's this guy? A
That's
fucking
a fucking
fighter?
Terminator.
Who's a bodyguard?
You weren't here, Simon, so let me tell you, not to refresh everybody else's memory, but this space that you're in is a gross or gratuitous display of wealth.
Ah,
So this place has a lot of money.
so it
Yep.
probably has a blood boy.
A lot of money, a lot of security, a lot of defences.
You decided just to punch him in the face. What an idiot!
So your first hit missed, but your second one might hit.
I'm gonna fucking blow this place up.
You're the one that failed the stealth check. To be honest,
We failed
We
just
busted
about
there.
every roll leading up to this point.
You have failed quite a lot, yeah.
which ones did we pass though, Matt?
Like the perception check to see the keys.
No,
No, you failed
we both,
those.
we both stealth perfectly past him.
You didn't have to stealth to get past it. You
We
stealthed
before.
You stealthed because you were fucking chatting bare shit in the foyer.
Yeah, you were chatting away, yeah.
I mean, that was
Fucking
kind of our
fuck. Another key point.
Would have been worse if it
Flurry
didn't
of
chat.
blows.
Do it.
Oh, that's a 4. That's a 3.
stick.
Chat we could.
Is that the end of your turn?
Kill me.
And he might.
I just put my head on the desk, like just right
Just
there.
right there, just
Right there.
end it now.
Alright. That's his turn now, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't rolled initiative, but I like the
Yeah.
nature that's happened here. He says he has seen Ramur, so all of you have now attempted to attack him. And he says, 4 against 1. Not my first. That should hopefully be a lot better.
He's definitely jacked it in front of the guy.
17.
Power move.
17 hits.
Cool. So the other one hit as well then. Cool.
cutscene.
So I will just total up the damage for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh, no. 18
In total?
in total slashing damage. Just as he uses that hilt to pull your hand off, he almost gets your arm in a lock.
Mm-hmm.
As he's twisted your arm around,
Jesus.
he throws the greatsword to the other hand and just has you entrapped with one arm like locked up and hits you with the sword.
Fucking in a fireball!
There's just 2 scorch marks on that at the moment.
That wall has been fucked up.
Murgor, bear in mind you can only use non-lethal in melee.
Oh, this guy's dead.
Oh, okay.
If you guys want to go non-lethal, that's fine. But I'm gonna choke the fucker out afterwards. I'm pissing blood here. Hey, got healing potions there.
Yes. We're fine.
Gonna do my classic Scorching Ray.
Okay.
All
All 3 on him?
No, 2 on him and then 1 on the orb.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember how I get it.
So the first 2 on him.
That's cocked.
That's
That's
that.
super cocked.
Right, first 2 on him. Fucking
No.
Christ.
No, I can tell you that.
Fucking
Still no.
Christ.
Yeah, that's 2 2s for the
Come on, orb.
people at home. And this is on the wall.
19
Yeah, that
and
hits.
24. So.
Roll your damage for the wall. There's now 4 scorch marks on the wall behind you, Slevin. That's just... yeah, you're just right.
Good lord.
Jesus, liability.
Roll your dice, bro.
1. 1.
Oh.
The second.
Greendale's logo.
King
2.
Heist, King
And as you
Heist.
step back round the steps, you fire last one up into the corner. A non-moving, static, stationary object in the corner of the room. Easy, very easy.
Oh, did you
to
do
hit.
one at the...
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
And yeah, it shoots up across, arcs across the room like a firework illuminating the space, and then just
Oh, it did work.
and
Excellent.
shatters this orb on the corner directly above the security office. Otto, you are up.
Crash his head with like a melon.
This is now a bloody brawl now in the reception area. There is blood like staining
Yeah,
the
but
walls.
we close those glass doors.
Oh.
Both combatants are looking bloodied.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. So is he.
Fuck it, let's just go for another guided bolt. Why not? Yeah, 20.
Yes.
30, 20.
Yeah. Damage in total. Jeez Louise. Okay.
4d6, maybe.
That was a big hit. Is that a spell then, or cantrip?
Spell.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, just as he's grappling with you, Slevin, it's as if he's just been punched in the spine. He screams in agony. And it's now Ramona's turn.
He's still up.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Oh, you get because I hit him with guiding bolt. You get
Yeah.
I'll do.
advantage.
Hey, roll again just in case it's a nat 20.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Guiding bolt.
I'll turn at 19.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
That'll do it.
I cast Acid Arrow.
Okay.
It takes 4d4 of damage.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I love how you rolled to hit before you knew what you were casting.
No, I knew what I was
Oh,
casting.
sorry. Cool.
That's just single person effect, right? It's not like an AoE.
Yeah. So 4d4 acid damage plus 2d4 at the end of his next turn. So 1, 3, 4, 6. Thank you.
And how much total?
6 acid damage.
In total, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then at the end of his next turn, it'll be 2d4.
All right.
And he is...
Burned.
Oh, no, actually, no. It's only for that length of time. So until the end of his next turn, it's done.
Yeah. Just one more round of hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slevin. He is down now on one knee, using his greatsword to prop himself up.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
1 regular, 1 whatever the fuck it is. Unarmed strike. 22.
Yeah.
And 11.
No. Roll well.
7.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to incapacitate?
As he drops down to one knee, I will grab the hair on the back of his head,
Yeah.
and I will just repeatedly smash it into the wall until he is still not moving.
Yes.
And when he is not moving, I will grab the keys off of his waist, walk over to Muigor and put the keys on his chest and be like, "There's his keys."
Thanks.
And I will smack my own chest and give myself a hand of healing.
How much does prestidigitation do?
It would take a while to clean up the mess.
I had mending before. I had a mending spell before, but it's gone, so... Oh dear.
I guess we should probably check out the security office before we...
I think we need to get this done as quick as possible now.
No, let's take our time. We got all the time in the world.
Were the instructions by Joyzee to get it done without anyone noticing?
Well, they said,
Does that give you those back?
obviously, as quietly and as quickly as possible. Ideally,
That's what I
you'd be
thought.
without seeing or any evidence that you were there. They don't want you to kill people because they're like moral people still
Yeah.
that don't want to just murder random people. So they were like, if you could not just like kill regular employees, that would be fantastic.
He was probably
Because they don't want you to be murderers, but they want to be like
Private
adjacent to
military.
murder. I don't mind a little bit of fiddling with the books, but murder's a step too far for these regular, normal, moral people.
They asked the wrong guy.
I took a healing potion. I
Some
healed
Leveled back out.
7.
Alright.
I mean, it's kind of unfair. You've asked somebody that's kicking off in a shop to go do something for you.
Show it coming.
I mean, so whoever's doing that is pretty
Just
wild.
with the blood, just scribble their names
Yeah.
on the glass.
Joyzee was here.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Can I borrow the sheets again, please?
Yeah, of course.
So we need to get to the redacted room, right? That was the room. Oh. Where
The
are the
redacted
record-
rooms for us, I think there's
Oh yeah,
HR department.
Yeah,
So-
humanoid resources.
But there is that orb in the corner.
Destroyed it.
Oh,
It's gone. Okay, we just go up the stairs. We go to humanoid resources.
sure.
We get the job done.
We don't stealth just.
I think at this point, scope out the floor each time we get to it. But I think we've made enough noise.
As they start walking up the stairs, I will walk away from them and I will put my ear to the security door and try to see if I can hear anybody in there.
Roll me a perception check. Whoa!
Jeez.
Oh, what's
There you are.
the sex? Jeez.
15.
You do hear people inside, low voices talking. But this is you can't see through. It's like a sealed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a security door, so it's only like muffled mumbles. You'll never make out words.
No, that's fine. Fuck it. I will say fairly loudly, if you know what's best for you, you should probably fucking stay in there, or otherwise what's just happened to your friend is gonna happen to you. And then I'll walk away.
Roll me intimidation.
I get advantage.
You just hear that.
What, missed 5 times?
It's not bad. 17.
Okay. Cool.
Just walk away. As the blood trickles down.
So yeah, you were, for Ramona's benefit, you're in the ground floor of Blackflash HQ.
Yeah, the ground floor.
It's air conditioned. Air conditioned in here. It's nice and cool.
Okay.
There was a nice smell, but now it's starting to smell of like blood and sweat and fire in the reception a little bit. And yes, that was it. That was just the guard and the reception. So,
R&D and marketing.
but there's a first floor after the ground floor, because within UK style.
Oh, sorry. That's.
This is the one where we're going up to. That one.
Oh, sweet.
Where we need to go to.
Basically done.
That's where we're going, boy.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, I guess I'm still in front.
Yeah.
So walk up the stairs,
Yeah.
scope out that floor.
Roll me a perception check.
Ugh.
So I do the same.
Behind him, there's only enough for 2 abreast here. So, so yeah, you can do. Yeah.
23.
And Muruga was low, was it?
6.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
He's looking at the blueprints.
You both, yeah.
Wait,
Hang on.
Yeah.
The wrong way round. You both see a long straight corridor with a door on either side. Otto, you see, because you're not head buried in the blueprints, you do see another orb in the corner of the corridor, far corner of the corridor, above a plant, a nice office plant at the end of the hallway. But otherwise, nothing.
You know, take it
2
out.
closed doors.
Yeah, why not? How did you take out the last one?
Scorching ray.
Can I use Sacred Flame? I don't know if it sounds like a creature.
Oh, Muruga's also dressed like a Blackflash employee for reasons we'll
What?
find out.
He's got his hair tied up as well.
In a bun. He's got a man bun.
My thought was that we would walk in and there'd be staff that are awake and I'd have to talk.
And you're the talker.
Yeah, but that has... I think that ship has definitely sailed at this point.
I'd say just try.
Hard cut to a security guard behind a desk bubbling away.
I'll use my Thorn Whip to see if I can...
Okay. You need to move a bit further down next to him.
Yeah, that's
15, 20 foot further forward.
30 foot.
30 foot. Just do it to move a little bit up into the landing, but yeah.
Whip it real good.
10.
Yeah.
See.
Don't roll for damage, that's fine.
See.
But yes, another and little glass falls down like glitter. It falls almost in slow motion as it settles on the plant underneath it.
I'll leave you this one and I'll go upstairs.
I kind of want to go to the redacted room.
Carry on then.
Just really can.
Because that's the room that I'm going to find out stuff about my family.
So you're just
Yeah.
going straight
It's
up.
gonna be like
Well, no, I
seeing
thought-
The Incredibles.
I thought we could split up at this bit.
Yeah, I'm going upstairs.
Alright,
So
so
that
you two are going just straight up. Straight up.
And you two did the job.
What's
Well,
the job again?
I'm going to use more resources.
You
What's
got
the
the job
job?
again.
You're fudging the numbers
Oh yeah.
for the
Oh,
start.
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Easy moves.
So
Have you joined us upstairs yet or not?
I've made it up.
I assumed all 4 of you are now on the first floor, as it were.
So we're going up.
You
You
can
two
go
are
up,
on,
or-
on here.
You can go up with him if you want.
Nope.
We'll let the dwarves go up. Why not?
It might make more sense to have the smart person here for like do it. I don't even know. Oh wait, yeah, it's forgery, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense that you do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'll go up then.
No offense to you.
No, that's fine. these sausage fingers. Off we pop then.
Give them
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Give them more.
Money now.
Greedy bastard.
Alright. Splitting the pie.
Splitting up.
Let's go.
Notoriously the best idea.
We'll wait
Indeed.
to see if you guys can open the door. Because we have the keys.
Chuck him.
Uh,
Whoa.
Where did that come from?
I thought that was an accident.
Yeah.
Or a magic trick.
So who's going where? Remind me.
Me and Otto going to the third floor.
Okay.
Slabbing in
The second floor.
no, they're going straight to redacted.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we're going to, before we leave them, make sure that they can get into human resources.
Keys to them.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but we've got keys and a key card. May as well make life easier.
Excuse me.
The door just opens.
Sweet.
Ooh.
See you later, lads.
So yeah.
Meet you up there if you wish.
Maybe outside.
Okay, as you moved further down that corridor, on your left there is another, what would be the meeting room. It's actually a glass walled, again, a bit like the front entrance to this place. And behind that you can see windows that are obviously looking down into the reception area. Because if you recall, it's like a skyscraper.
Nakatama Town. Plaza. Fuck. Fake fan.
As you, you wanted to try the HR door before they left?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you try that, you turn around, there is a guard in the meeting room. Yep, with literally like crumbs all around their face, and who is just like...
What's that?
Suck my dick,
Suck
I'll
my
let you
dick.
pass.
The
Classic troll under the bridge.
I'll just look at it and be like,
on the boardroom, the table, there are the leftover snacks of a meeting that they have hosted. So there are biscuits, the little triangle sandwiches.
Is there Gripsy grog? Gripsy rum.
There's crisps. You know, there's all the little nibbles you'd have, and a nice, some like
Is it
chicken sausage rolls.
Yeah, at the moment, does he only see... Because I don't know how long the glass is. Because I'm still
Otto,
steps.
yeah, Otto went forward, so only Otto at the moment.
okay.
That you are in like armour and shit, and you've just like walked up to the door and opened it, so it's just like... There's a glass wall between you two, so...
Start playing charades.
I'll just. Does he look like a older like? Is he a bit? Of a, does he look like a geezer or?
yeah, yeah, a little bit. Maybe
Geezer
a bit,
meets geezer.
Yeah,
bit-
exactly.
a bit more round than the one downstairs, but yes.
I'll just give him a bit of a nod and be like, typical R&D shit, mate.
Yeah. And he's just like,
Like he's sitting on the job, isn't he?
And then,
Wait, might be
I'm
a
like-
flashback.
is it just the
There we
door
go,
that's glass?
sleeping on
Or
the
the
job.
whole thing's glass.
it's like a...
what he does.
The whole
it's kind of not soundproof, but yeah, it's sound dampening. But yeah, almost the full length of that wall is to look into the boardroom. Yeah.
I like. I'll turn around to give these guys a look, just to sort of like.
And then you go back. You just leave it. You go back upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to carry on forward.
Door works.
Yeah.
Tick that off.
Well, I'll leave it open.
Yeah. Yeah. Smash the security camera. Good. Tick that off. Upstairs we go. Cool. You follow Mulgore?
Well, yeah, I stayed on the stairs.
Yep.
So
You just
as soon
go
as he
back
comes
around,
back,
back
yeah,
up.
go up.
Okay. Cool. Remua Slevin. We'll stick with this level for the time being.
Cool. So... Must be, it must be clear. Because they've not said anything, so
I think
I guess we walk on up.
likely would have been some kind of kerfuffle if there was trouble. So
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we just
Alright.
walk up to the HR door. Oh, there's a man in there.
Who's that?
We just need to take a look at a couple of things.
He's in the other room. So
Oh,
we've just
so
gone
he
to the
doesn't-
HR
he really
door,
doesn't care.
opened it, turned around, and there's just a guy in the briefing room.
Yeah.
Just eating
He's eating the
sandwich or
food.
something.
Fair play.
He's going to be horrified when it's his mate dead.
Yeah.
Might not be his mate.
Workmate.
Yeah, he might have hated him.
Yeah,
He's
true.
like sick. I get to be the guy on the desk.
Well, that might have been his sandwich, isn't it?
As we're stood outside the HR door, I'll just kind of like pull my coat open a little bit to reveal like a big gash from the guy downstairs and point at him and be like,
Shit.
"Wow, the skin's like this."
Let's do some forgery.
And let's be quiet as well, because there were people in the security room downstairs. So maybe if we close this door, maybe here stay quiet, and there go after the two upstairs.
I like this. The HR door opens into a much quieter space, almost eerily so.
Still aircon?
Yeah. In fact,
Blats.
it's colder, almost sterile. It has a lemony scent in this room.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Lemony.
Oh, I thought you said mini scent.
No. It's just small.
It's just
Oh, getting
You
something.
just get a quick. Oh,
Yeah.
It's got to go.
Oh, it's a note.
The floors are clean, almost too clean. Along one bank of the walls, there are racks and racks and racks of documentation, employee records, bound in folders and files, that kind of stuff. Again, there are like half-used mugs and drinks and cups scattered around the tables and whatnot. There is another motivational sign in this room which says, "Our employees are our greatest asset."
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
good.
Christ.
Again, another plaque in the room on the wall. But yeah, it's a lot of documentation and filing. It's almost like an archives rather than anything else.
before we do anything else, does there appear to be anybody in here?
No.
Okay. Hey, Remor, you started one end, I'll work my way up from the other.
Let's get into it.
Okay, and quietly we will begin sifting through these files, looking for
Joyzee,
I'll take the
Joyzee,
low ones.
Ador, and
Brimplin.
yeah, Bripperlin.
Oh, glitch.
What was your brother's name?
Grim
Grim
Dan.
Dan Dan. Duru Dran. And my dad's Magram. No.
Yeah. You don't remember your dad's name?
No.
Why
it's
don't
one
you
of
have
It is,
similar
it is
name?
Magram.
It's Daddy Doom Dan.
Muigor.
Yeah, but they're all Ravs.
no, they're
Different.
Grim Dan Dan,
Oh yeah, sorry, Dan.
and then
Durudurilla.
Daru Dren.
no, it's Daraudret. Daraudret.
You can hear the family resemblance.
Yeah,
They're
it's
Rattledrett.
becoming clearer now.
I'm
Grim
a middle
Dan
child.
Dan.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're looking
Cool.
for their names.
Investigations, please, the pair of you.
Fuck.
Otto and Muagor, you go up to the second floor. What are you doing?
I'd say we scope out the second floor just to make sure from what
Perception
we can
checks
see.
again then.
9.
Is that what I think it is?
That is indeed.
Another one.
Yep.
Those dice are beautiful. By
Oh, thanks.
The way the one glistens in the air.
the way. Give it
That's great. Give it to me.
So again, you go up and then turn around and back on yourselves. You see a very similar corridor, similar to the floor you were just on. 2 doors either side and another plant at the end.
Is there glass doors? There's a glass on that.
These aren't like meeting rooms, they're not glass, they're just doors you can see. That, one of which actually has a similar composition to the security door. The other one matches what we'll be marketing, matches HR.
We go up.
Yeah. I think it's R&D on the left. But
We don't need that. We just need to find out what's upstairs.
We're checking out there.
Straight back upstairs again. Okay. You go up again. Ramua and Slevin, your rolls.
18 minus 1, so 17.
Nice.
Pretty good.
14.
Nice.
14.
Okay. with that, Slevin starting at the front, let's say, you quickly find Adol A at the front. You find his records. Bear with me a second. Where did I put that stuff? Actually, with that, along with you see that their wages are, let's say, modest.
Right.
When you find Adol's, you find a standout piece of information for him is that he hasn't taken a single holiday, annual leave, or sick day since his employment.
Loyal. Is he an old boy?
Not really, but he was the one that doesn't really talk too much. He's stoic.
He's rich himself.
Big rich energy. Okay, I'll take that one out. Put it out on the.
There's a
There's
table,
a
in the
table,
room,
yeah.
that has space to do work on it. Yeah. Slevin, you at that end of the alphabet still. You quickly find glitches, details again, being being grossly underpaid for what you already know. In the short amount of time you bonded with him, he's overqualified.
Yeah.
Essentially. Maybe if he could negotiate well, you figured he probably could be on a higher salary, but that's not his strong suit. So they are taking advantage of that and are not paying as much.
Again, put it on the table.
And starting from the other end, by the time Slevin's found those, you do find Joyzee's records.
All of her stuff is in the box.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no! It's fine. It's fine.
9. Yeah, she's on like a low salary, maybe minimum wage.
Fuck.
I mean, Ramore's unemployed and even he feels bad.
So you.
Alright, so I'm assuming that we have been given a forgery kit to forge these. So, do you feel like this is you? You got this? I mean, I can help.
Why not give it the old college try?
Okay, alright.
Is it? Well, yeah, they wouldn't really. It's just quill and ink on some paper, right?
Mhm.
That's the contract.
Yeah, but as far as you know.
Ah.
Oh, you're still forging a document, so if you make a mistake, they will notice it. It's not just like 0 on the end, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
There are columns where stuff should be. There is a certain format. Some of this stuff would have been like printed on a machine, so it's
Going Tipex.
Just as a precaution, I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Smart boy.
nice. That is just like an aura, right? You just Cool. Okay. The whole area, the whole room, at the very least, that you're in is faintly magic.
Okay.
You can't quite from various different schools. It's like a melting pot of just faint magic it's like almost seeping out of the floors, the walls. Not quite sure what that would be. Maybe roll me another intelligence check to put some things together.
13.
Cool. Yeah. Possibly some kind of security measures.
Okay.
You're not sure. If you maybe poke your head back out, the other guy's just like nibbling on a chicken drumstick. Just gives you a little nod. Wipes his mouth with his sleeve. And just goes back to eating. But you will see, point being is that the whole floor is indeed suffused with this an actual aura. The filing cabinets that you've taken this stuff from is also magic to a certain degree.
I'm going to take another just random contract out of the drawer, just pop it on the table, right in the corner, just with my quill, just do like a flick and just see if it acts how it should act.
Okay. It acts how it should act. The ink dries.
Okay.
Playing
Okay.
Arcana now.
Oh!
I'll put that back where I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Game Expo joke, sorry.
And I guess, yeah, start to do what we came here to do.
Okay, deception or performance, whichever's better.
I am
for you.
giving him the help action, so he
Okay.
has advantage.
How are you going to do that for me, sir?
So
You can do it.
Just
yeah.
go like, holding him as he writes.
Like the host.
Well, both of those are +0 for me.
wait,
So,
what were these again? Sorry.
Either deception or performance to forge the records in a meaningful way. Not a meaningful way, a passable way.
I'll tell you what. Given my time in the Trade Federation and with a certain group, I feel like at some point or another I may have witnessed people having to forge documents for
Yeah.
incoming goods.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I kind of go, you might want to be careful with like this cursive, you might want to go a little bit lighter on the
Yeah.
A's and D's or something.
Yeah, you say like, oh, I saw in one of the documents you looked at, maybe the person who writes this has got a particular way of writing a 0, and you might want to put the line through it that you might not have done naturally.
Okay.
So pick one and roll it with advantage.
yeah, deception, I guess.
Cool.
I'm rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Thank Christ.
Oh, come on.
It's not much better. It's a 9.
Ooh, in total.
Mm.
Okay, whose are you going to start with out of the three of them? Bear in mind you have access to all employee records at the moment. But who's the three you're going to start with?
What were the names again?
Ador, the
Yeah.
dwarf that brought you here, who was dogs like this
Okay.
and not that often.
And has never taken a sick day
Or annual leave.
or annual leave.
He's a hard worker. That man.
Square.
Or Glitch, the guy who talks really quick unless he's on the spice, and then
He was
everything.
he was super chill.
Oh.
Before he was like,
It's cool. Or Joyzee, the female who is on the drive now. If you wish to take a look at her, you can see her artwork on the drive.
oh yeah.
I'll start with Glitch.
Okay.
My boy.
Yeah.
Anybody but.
So what are you trying to do exactly? Just like double their salary, or
That is a good question because
Hey, Ed Dental.
oh yeah, so add some sort of try and figure out the etymology used for benefits.
yeah,
That's the wrong word, but see if there's space to add.
yeah. They
Yeah,
basically get none. So there's a
Just
big
empty
empty void.
Lunch break.
Yeah. It's
Um,
all like the legal minimums are listed
Yeah.
as benefits, so it is like a 15-minute break every 4 hours. Congratulations.
Okay. Well, then in that case, maybe I'd need to compare with like a higher up employee
Mhm.
to see the differences in format
Okay.
and to see how that would appear comparably. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do that. I'll have to take a bit of rummaging because
Yeah.
I don't know if this is organised in a certain way or or who does what.
Okay. So that's going to take a bit of time.
Okay.
So
I think we
we'll
can
come
afford
back
that.
to you guys then.
In the interest of time.
Show me that thumbnail.
Ramua is going to look at other employee records for examples of benefits that other employees may have.
Goodness
to
gracious.
get theirs across. So he's going to go back to the filing cabinet to look through to find. Yep. And we still haven't actually told you what happened when you rolled that 9, but we'll come back to that in a minute.
Well,
So you've already done glitches.
No,
No.
this is to do.
So you got
glitches.
halfway through. Wait, what?
All I said was, what does he want to do specifically? And then you were like, add a benefit. So he was like, okay, let me go and find what other benefits there are to add. So nothing has actually been forged just yet. Everything's
But the 9 still counts, right?
Oh, I'm going to hold on to that roll
Right.
for when something happens.
So
when you've decided what
please-
you actually want to put in the thing.
So it's like I decided to look. That's what the line's for.
Okay. Well, yes.
The 9 is how many steps I took back to the filing cabinet.
Nah. Let me spoil what I have in mind, yeah? Whatever you find, you're like, cool, yeah, I'll do that, I'll add that. You just put a typo in there. It's Dontal you add, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Stupid.
Even dumber. DENTOL.
Dental.
Or just dental. He's really
Dent all.
Yeah.
All the
All
dents.
his teeth. All of them.
Dent them all.
Nah, dental's pretty good.
And you're super proud of him. You write the whole thing like in the legalese text that protects the company, and then you're like, okay, right, get to the end, 2 lines.
Is there a way?
And because it's such a verbose text, the ink is already dried by the time you've got to the end. You two, Nurgor and Otto.
So we're on the 3rd floor now.
Yes.
Considering we don't have the schematics.
Did you leave them with somebody else?
No, it's just
Oh,
redacted. So
Yes.
What
So
can we
you
see?
turn around, you reach the stairs, you loop back on yourself. Up here, it's slightly warmer. There is
No AC is disgusting.
no ventilation, no ambient noise. Just the sound of your own boots and the occasional hiss of mechanisms from behind the walls. It's narrow hallway, slightly narrower than the other ones downstairs, carpeted in a dark red. Down the middle, there's a runner down the middle of a deep red, and lined with on plinths flush with the wall, bronze busts of past CEOs with dead glassy eyes. One has got a bit of a manic grin on them. And up here the magic is palpable, certainly. Actually, both of you as casters, the stillness in the air is replaced with a heaviness of magic up here. It's like it's baked into the walls and the floor.
Mate, you're about to get fucking Resident Evil Hall of Lasers.
Roll me a perception check, gentlemen.
Nat 20, let's go.
God,
Pretty close. Pretty close.
24.
fucking 2. Thank God you got a higher one.
What was yours, sorry?
24.
24. Muagor, you are again stunned by this grotesque. Like, this is so far removed from your humble family forge back in the day, where
Seeing red.
the tongs and the hammers get passed down through generations. All of this stuff up here is just gaudy.
Bunch of wankers.
Burn it to the ground.
Otto, who's currently wearing Blackflash armor,
I didn't know.
We did get those.
you see. What was your roll in total?
24.
Okay, cool. Excuse me. You see 3 things with that roll, quite handily. In fact, you hear that hissing, and you follow it down into the floor. And at first, what you might have thought was specks of dust just hitting the floor and glinting in this kind of faux magic moonlight that's illuminating this corridor, is in fact you see light moving under the carpet. You also see, what actually drew your eyes to the dust in the first place, there are purple lasers crisscrossing the corridor
Cigarette.
all the way down. For those who've seen Sonic, the latest Sonic,
We need a dance off.
Oh no!
it's like that corridor.
Ocean's 11, 12.
Yeah.
French dude just.
And at the far end, on the wall, you see an
Red button.
hourglass.
How far away is that?
Quite far. The entire length of the corridor, so maybe like maybe like 35, 40. Moogle, you're just like, I hate this!
Let me out.
Just let me go
I'll
forward.
obviously relay to
Mhm.
Louis. It's like there's a fair few lasers down here. It's not going to be an easy one.
We're gonna get past these.
don't quite know. So I can just see it's just the corridor, literally like a corridor like the other one.
It disappears. There's a corner, a right angle corner in it, but you can't see down because it's all the way past all of this.
Is the hourglass moving? Like, is the sand falling?
You can't see from here.
Can I?
Say what he said.
I've got dark vision.
You can roll me an intelligence check.
You've actually just gone blind. Someone lit a torch in a dark cave and you went...
3.
3. It does look like there's sand in it. It's not ornamental.
And how much are the lasers moving? Is it like...
They're not actually moving that much.
No.
But obviously, without much of a frame of reference, it's hard to see like if they're on top of each other, or if they're staggered, or you can't quite tell without getting a little bit closer if you would need to if you could step through and step over, or if they're crisscrossing, or it could just be like two grids with big gaps in between them. You can't quite work that out.
Obviously I'm not there, but did you say it was only on the floor, or is it like across?
No, it's their head high, up and down, left and right.
Right. And can he see that?
Yeah.
Right. You should see it.
Because I can't play D&D.
That's a lie.
Not allowed.
If
What have you been
I
doing for the past 34 sessions?
Mum says it's my turn to play D&D.
if I casted shield,
Because you'd break the line for it, I assume.
I like your thinking. While you guys ruminate on that, we can go back down.
Smash cut.
You do find 2 floors below now, I think.
Yep.
You do find someone who does have some benefits. Let's say someone had dental, you then put it on glitches and you misspelled it.
I like how you're still telling him this.
Yeah. So you've realised that error, that's where you are now.
Okay. Sorry. What was the guy's name again?
Blip, brip.
Sorry. Blip, brip.
Brip, brip.
Brip,
Zimzardi.
Brip, Zimzardi. Sorry.
Wait, so now that he's fucked that one up...
He's not fucked it up, but there's a typo in it, so it's not... It might raise a few eyebrows. You don't know, you don't work in HR. You don't know how big of an
if
issue
we've
this
got
is.
the handwriting forgery correct, the typo might not be a bigger deal. But then we don't have the reputation of the person who draws these up.
Hey man, look, I'm stupid, alright? I'm
21.
So, like, are you gonna give it another go?
Oof.
I'll give one of the other ones a go, but like,
Well,
do you want to give us
maybe we
another
don't
run?
get hasty. Maybe.
I mean, we need to be hasty.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
in the middle of a heist.
The numbers for his salary.
Yes.
What do they
Are
mean?
any of them easily manipulated?
Yes.
Okay. I will manipulate those.
Cool. You can turn a 9 into an 8.
Yeah, I was thinking a 3 into an 8.
Yes, that's better.
Maybe a low hanging 0 into a 6, or a 9 with like that's too bait.
That's bait.
Uh,
Yes, you
maybe
can
5 into
change
6.
the numbers.
Okay, cool.
Let's just leave it at that.
No, let's go through all of them.
Yeah, every number.
Every single one, 101. Start from the other end.
What?
Right, I'll just change the numbers. as
You
best
give them
I
more
can.
money, yeah?
Yes.
Let's say how much more. You're going to double the salary, you're going to add 10%. What are we talking about? Just give me a rough idea.
30%.
Okay. That's a big leap. That's good.
Can I again help it?
Yes. Now, you can't mess up spelling numbers.
Come on. Okay, come on.
That's the exact same rolls as last. No, it's not.
What was the better roll in total?
10.
Okay. For glitches,
He's actually lost money.
He's lost
this.
Minus.
He's
He owes the
back
company.
Yeah.
What is it when you get paid a month early? That's what you've given him now.
Yeah.
And he has to fucking pay it back. No. Because you've already made a mistake, maybe you're a bit like, I need to be less precious about this one. So you change it, you give it 30%, but it ain't your best work.
Okay.
It's just like, looks like someone might have done it. Looks like the person who normally writes in there has done it in a hurry.
Okay. Let's get the other two done.
Alright. Hey, do you mind if I give a run on Adors?
Of course.
Okay, alright.
I will.
You gonna help me with it?
Yeah, I will kind of be like, careful, the paper's a bit coarse. Might,
Stick a bit.
yeah, it might make it hard to find the flow of the writing.
Nice.
Don't press too hard on the ink.
I'm looking
Blot
forward
it.
to this being perfect. A perfect replica.
So you said performance or deception?
Yeah.
I do have a +2 to deception. Advantage?
Yes.
21.
Anyway,
You start to copy what Ramura did to Glitches. You do the D of dental, and you look at Ramura and go, A. Oh, the E even. Fucking hell. It's that time of the day. E. You spell it correctly, let me save myself. But you make a point of
yeah.
spelling it correctly. And then, yes, the rest is fine. You can add a 30% on. You are very happy with that forgery.
Alright.
I'm confident in letting you do the next one.
Yeah.
Joyzee herself.
Alright. Let's-
Main gal.
That was way worse. 2 and a 3.
Oi.
For 5.
Oi.
She's gonna end up worse than all of this.
She is the ringleader.
Maybe we should just go down and be like, Joyzee was here.
In the blood.
It's fucking easy. I'm not even looking at this.
Your hubris will be your undoing.
Look, I'm dead.
No, don't do that.
I'm so sorry.
We'll come back to think about what that roll of 5 gives you. Upstairs, are you guys doing it? You're still like at the top of the staircase at this point. The lights start a bit further in.
Okay. You reckon that hourglass is going to turn these lasers off?
I think it's got something to do with it.
Yeah, should we just destroy it?
Let's go.
We've destroyed everything else.
Yeah,
Fucking burns close to the ground.
that's it.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and I can cast that up to 60 foot, so I'm just going to cast it next to the hourglass.
Okay.
And just make an attack on the hourglass with it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything in your backgrounds here that would assist, but I don't think so. So, roll to hit.
9.
It's an inanimate object.
Dodged it.
Yeah, your spiritual weapon materializes at the end of the corridor, kind of like half through these laser beams. It's got this cool little like vaporwave wobble to it, and whoosh, smashes the hourglass in two. Sand you see starts to pour from the floor. That is the end of my sentence.
Does the sand cross over the lasers or anything? The only other idea I've got is throwing something into the lasers.
It's gonna break the lasers.
But like,
I mean,
it's either we go through it or we test the lasers.
I just really want like a massive like Final Fantasy VII mech to just get lowered down behind them. Just like,
did you say there was a rung?
Yeah, it's like a runner. Yeah, but starts a bit further in from the top of the stairs.
You just pull it.
As you step off the stairs onto the landing itself, a large voice speaks to you.
Infrapenny.
Hello.
who the fuck broke my hourglass?
That's a family heirloom.
What the hell?
Oh hell no! What me, bro? Some magic fucking hammer over there. Just
Good morning, Anra. Please say the password to deactivate security system Gamma.
I bet Glitch said it.
Sorry, please say that again.
There's no response. 1 failed attempt. You have 2 more.
No, guess out.
What? We've got no other reference point. Wait.
Doom Belch.
What? Why? Over Blackflash.
I love that. That's so good. You have 2 failed attempts.
Oh shit. You should have been paid more attention to me.
I know. I'm not down.
What?
No, I don't have it, but I just think there's a good guess.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
I'm trying to remember.
You and me are smashing this,
Just
as far as we know.
yeah,
We've not done anything wrong.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Kind of.
Can I hear the name again?
Anra.
Anra.
ANRA, which I think Joyzee has mentioned to you.
Surely not.
Wait.
As like the owner.
That's what I said.
Not to get you to say what the password is, but
What?
did Glitch tell us it?
No, because they've got no details on the 3rd floor.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
They explicitly said, we don't know what's up there, so good luck.
Can I look around at the busts and see if I can see the name? That's
The
just
name
it.
looks like a through line.
Okay. Yeah, there are several busts of they like line the walls. There's only like maybe 6 three aside, but yeah. So you want to look at the closest 2, I suppose. That
Yeah. Why not? And just if there's anything.
Well, one would be Anra.
Just that.
Her name is Bella. What did I say? Off the top of my head. Yes, Valera.
That's 2 names.
Anra Valera. First name and surname, not most
Right.
people.
Okay.
Got 2 names.
What's the other one?
I'm working on that now.
I don't think this has anything to do with it.
I'm just trying to find my notes.
No, it definitely is. I'm just trying to remember what the black said, if anybody knew.
The Black said our employees are our greatest asset. But then the,
Oh wait, you referring to mechanics?
No.
the Black at the bottom.
Tyron Valera.
But it's got Valera.
I'm just gonna go. No, it's not.
Do it.
You want to say Blackflash, don't you?
It's definitely Blackflash. It's gotta be Blackflash. Literally,
Ah.
it's Black.
Oh,
He did it.
Yeah, I said it.
no.
Oh,
it's too obvious.
What do you mean it's too obvious? It's Blackflash everywhere.
That is your 3rd failed attempt. Gas starts
shit.
to enter the corridor. Roll me Constitution saving throws.
That's easy.
This is security system Gamma.
11.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh, he's trying that trick again, is he?
8.
8. Okay, cool. As that you hear that booming voice coming from somewhere in the corridor, the gas hits you. Otto, affects you a little bit quicker, and you start to lose consciousness.
Oh my god. Both of us.
Do I?
You get a little bit more time, not
Yeah.
much. You see Otto a
I'm
bit
trying.
like ironically,
The
the sleep that he did
the curse
the
of the
two drunkards
drunken
outside
dwarves.
has gone full circle.
I try and catch him,
Yep.
and then just try and like guide him down the stairs.
Okay, cool. You lose consciousness as you hit the bit where you would turn around to go back on yourself as well. And
just
you
like
two
seeing
are out
lost.
cold.
It's,
Today.
you reckon they're getting on all right? It's been pretty quiet.
I tend to find. Getting the smug voice now.
Stanley too shit.
I'm enrolling.
There we
I
go.
tend to find that, you know, it's better to be quiet than to have all alarms raised.
Yeah. Man.
But you should put that on a black.
That's philosophy.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I fucked this one.
Oh yeah, how do we want to do it? What do we want to say? Poor Joyzee.
Waitress, redacted.
0.
No, I started writing it out, made a mistake, and like in my I'll just cross it out. I just
Yeah.
scribbled it all out.
Silly me.
Well, maybe just write another
I
number.
So with the with the ones that we fucked up, can we like try
You only like fully fucked up Joyzee's. Glitch is a bit iffy, and
Alright.
yours is sound.
Maybe
Just
can we try and find like a blank contract?
Huh?
Can we try and find like a blank contract?
Employee contract.
Yeah.
This is the room it would be in. Yeah. Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna take a while to drop a whole new
Oh,
contract.
We could go and come back.
Okay, guys, it's asleep. Back to you guys.
22.
Natural 20.
No.
Cool.
Oh, wait, that's just from looking.
As you've been looking around, you remember that you did see on one of the tables, in fact, not far from where you are, a pile of boilerplate unused employee contracts. In fact, with that, you get the impression turnover is actually quite high, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
The fact that they've got a stack ready to go suggests that they're high.
Check
Okay.
out those names.
Try and forge a new contract as quickly but
For her.
efficiently as possible. Yeah.
Woo! Clutch save and what, destroy the old one?
Take it with me. Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
Can I help you?
Yeah, of course. You can help
Elvis
us.
out the way.
Alright, now here's our doors. You just want to copy this, but not the name.
And then I'll also have like that managerial one next to it to remember the
Yep.
and then
The spelling of
copy.
Pentor.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We're cooking with gas. Decent rolls. 19.
Okay. Cool. Between the two of you and how this is now your 4th time at writing in this fashion, in this style, you start to start from the top. You fill in the blanks. You copy the number of days holiday she has, unless you want to.
Oh, let's bump that. Yeah.
That kind of stuff. You've got flexibility over all of that kind of stuff. There is even a blank section for when you get to like how many breaks they have. You've got a lot of flexibility. With a 19, you can do you're writing it from scratch. For Joyzee, you've got a pretty good opportunity here to do a lot of benefits for her.
Let's do right by her.
How long does that take?
It's going to take a good few minutes. Like 15.
15 minutes?
You're rewriting her whole contract. I know you're filling in the blanks and the boilerplates,
But
but
you
you're not
gotta-
just adding a couple zeros.
Oh,
You're-
boys,
Is
just
there,
still eating
is
in
there
the
any
other room.
point?
And I'm thinking that like he's like you're having to like pat his head so the sweat doesn't drip on the parchment, and you're like.
Dun, 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 dun.
So glasses are like steaming up.
Yeah.
Came out into like. What's this?
So I can't. Oh, they're mean, are they?
What's that?
Hacking into a machine.
So I won't be able to peel away once he gets to like a certain point.
Nah, you can say once he gets going.
Okay, cool.
I've taught you everything I can.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Once he gets like the bulk of it done and the outlining and stuff, I will start to peel away. But if you want to do them too.
They're asleep.
Oh, okay.
Saving throw?
Okay. I'll come out the door. I'll
You had 3 opportunities not to go to sleep, so...
I'll peek out the door.
Yeah.
Well, this.
Coast clear.
Their guard is gone.
Okay.
The
In
guard's
the
gone.
room opposite. Yeah.
Imagine if it wasn't.
Okay.
Food is left.
That would be
A lot,
great.
some food is left on the table.
Alright, I will stealth up to the next floor,
Uh-huh.
keeping an eye out for any of the things that these guys have been shooting at.
Cool. Yeah, this one they did not shoot. They did not see.
Or the second floor.
Yeah.
You just went
This went straight up. didn't it?
Yes, you just went straight up. So nothing has been damaged on this floor. You see a similar corridor to the one you've just left. 2 doors on either side, matching the floor plans.
So the one on the right is
marketing.
the marketing, and the one on the left is
R&D.
R&D. That's the one that I want.
Goon. We didn't use words like that.
I will kind of slide up to the door on my knees.
This is on the left here. It's glass again, but it is like reinforced, like almost made of crystal. So it's not fully transparent. It's quite opaque.
Oh, okay.
So you can see shapes, darker shapes, between nothing's moving, but it's And the door to this one is almost like an airlock door.
Okay, so as I kind of stealth slide up to the.
Roll me a stealth
Okay.
check, and we'll be wrapping up in a second.
Yep. So good. 25.
Cool.
Quickly turn around. Anybody in marketing? Is that like a windows or anything, or is that just a wall?
That one is a wall, the door, which does have a window on it though. So you can look through the window of the door.
Okay, I'll quickly creep up.
Yes. That is... let me have a look here quickly. Loads of more traditional office space from what you can see from your quick look in the window. Lots of desks with scattered documentation all over them. There looks to be a whiteboard of some kind with designs on it, and that's pretty much what you can tell from here
Cool.
without going in.
As long as it doesn't look like there's someone
There's
in
no-
there.
There's nobody in.
Back to R&D door.
Cool.
What am I looking at?
Cool. You
Lockwise.
open it to go in.
Whoa! I didn't say I opened it. Is
This
there
has
like
got
handle?
this has got a submarine tourney handle on it.
Okay. Not magic. Does it look like there's anything that might be triggered when this is opened?
Roll me investigation.
Great. I love that. 7.
So, no, it does not.
Whew.
Cool. Opens with ease. In fact, you can just spin it. Clong hits the end. Excellent.
Good sounds.
Inside, it is not like a freezer room, not like a fridge room in a supermarket, but there is a chill to the air in here, which is slightly ironic, you find, as the air smells like brimstone. There is a sulphurous scent to the room in here.
I'll give it to me.
There are magical diagrams, or just diagrams, scribbled across chalkboards and whiteboards in various parts of the room. There are a couple of like tinker shop benches, not too dissimilar to the one Glitch had in their little room, which have disassembled things on them, contraptions, items, armour perhaps, you're not sure. In the centre of the room is a floor-to-ceiling containment cylinder of glass reinforced with steel, and within it there is a swirling fiery tornado of just illuminating the room.
Okay.
Orange and blue tendrils writhing with chaotic intelligence. The base around the rim, the steel rim where it's the glass affixes to the floor, is inscribed with dozens of magical words. Slevin doesn't know, they're just like little glowing lights on the floor almost.
Hey, I speak Gnomish.
Okay. A label, like a metal plaque on the top, reads Project IF-7, in quotes, Catoris Lux, do not disturb. And that is where we'll end the session.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we're taking all of that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good.
69 quid.
What?
69p.
Nice. Shit.
I think we're
Nice.
still on.
Cool.
Peek behind the curtain.
Katoris Lux. What could that be? What could that be? If only there were other rooms in this game. Anyway, that is well within the session. Split party, 2 of which fates unknown at the moment. 1 missing guard, potentially several others. We don't know.
1 guard still chowing down.
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there.
No.
When Slevin left, he'd gone.
Oh, no.
Went back to work, didn't
Found his mate.
On the clock. He's had his nibbles. He's had his 15. You could have found his records.
Them up.
You
You'd
could've
been
done.
alright.
More
Well, I was
salvage
going to
works.
toss him a bag of coin.
I
He
was
was
gonna
gone when I
back
came
gold,
out.
yeah.
And yeah, Ramu still doing what you were requested
Plugging
to
away.
do. Working hard. Burning the midnight oil in this instance. Alright, as the heist of the Blackflash HQ continues, you can find us on all social media platforms of choice at DDND Pod. You can find us on all podcast and video platforms under Dungeons and Dudes DDND Pod. You can go and get 5% off your order at GameSee, the ship worldwide, if you use the code TheBriggsy. And Twitch, which you're listening to now, hopefully.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, good night. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye.